Hey guys, I guess welcome back. Um, so, firstly, sorry for the huge break in in creating videos. I guess this video is just going to be explaining without rambling and going into too much. Well, look, that's still going to happen. I'm still going to ramble, but explaining without going into too much detail because not that I want it to be private, but I just don't think people really need to know. Or, if you guys really want a more in detailed story, then I can tell you, but I just sort of feel like it doesn't really add a lot. So yeah, basically, yeah, and I think it's a sad subject, so let's not go into it too much. So basically, I'll check when my last video was. About 6 months ago, yeah, so, yeah, roughly, yeah, that sounds about right. Maybe 5 months ago, I went into a bout of pretty serious depression. Depression's something that I've dealt with my whole life, and it's not something foreign to me, but this time it was particularly bad. I did try to kill myself at least once. The intent was there, but luckily my friend was there to stop me from doing it. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna put a warning at the front of this video. If you don't want to hear this, don't listen to it. Yeah. So that happened. So there was a lot of stuff going on with my girlfriend at the time, who is now my ex-girlfriend. There's a lot of things going on there. A lot of harassment on my behalf and her behalf. None of us trying, not physical abuse or anything, but definitely, just some crappy stuff that shouldn't be done, but because of how I was feeling and what she was doing and how it all just played out, it just went to shit, basically. So that was that. And then had a bunch of stuff like falling out with friends at school, and it was the final year of school, so we're having exams, and so there's more stress, and then just a bunch, just shit like that. It all just piles on, and so what ended up happening was I ended up dropping out of my final year of school. I had roughly about 2 to 3 months left of actual schooling to finish my whole school and get my HSC, but I dropped out because I thought, oh, well, I don't really want to feel this way for any longer. So ideally, I can get out of this school and try to feel a bit better. Just focus on feeling better. So I dropped out of school, and then I've recently just moved up to Brisbane. So I used to live in a smaller country town, a few hours away from Brisbane. So I've recently just moved up to Brisbane, and I'm living with my sister. So things have gotten way better just over the past, 2 months. I've been settling into Brisbane. Maybe not quite 2 months, month and a half maybe. I've been settling into Brisbane. I've got a job, but just at just like a retail store, just working there casually. And then I found a new gym up here that I really like, so I've been going to the gym, and gym progress is going awesome, and yeah, it's all been a lot better, and I'm feeling a lot better in myself, and I just was watching a video last night about I was just listening to an ASMR video when I was going to sleep, and I saw in the recommended videos one of my videos that I had posted, and I was like, oh wow, this is totally, been not in the forefront of my mind. And I remembered that I had the channel obviously, but it just hadn't been in the front of my mind, and I just watched it, and I just clicked on it, and I thought, and I saw this comment from someone saying he hoped I was doing good, and I thought, fuck, that's so nice. Like, to just like take, you know, the 10 seconds to say, I hope you're doing well in real life, man. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's so nice of you. I'm gonna just for him, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try to make videos more. I've got a lot of, you know, I've got more than enough time on my hands. So what I'm gonna try to do is 2 to 3 videos per week. But, you know, I'm not like, then again, schedules suck and they never get kept to. So I'm just telling you that I am back with the intention of making many more videos. I'm terribly sorry for the long break. Yeah, it's been a pretty shitty, rough year for me. I'm not saying, and I don't want to sound like I'm whining or anything like that, because I know there's people who have terrible years all the time, and there's people who are much worse off than me. But when you're in, I think anyone who has experienced this sort of period in their life, you lose your rational thought. You are just, you know, you're not even a full person, you're just a mess. So, like, your rational thought is out the window, and you're just living, basically, you know. Anyway, with that, let's not make this a fucking terribly depressing, morbid video, but feeling much better now, guys. I'm about to go through and read all the comments that I've missed and reply to all of those, and, so sorry about that truck that just went past. I'm going to I'm just in the process of downloading FIFA 17, so I'll be back to playing the old FIFA. What other games do I have planned? I think Warframe is the game that's in the back of this. I'm sort of playing that a bit at the moment, so I might put some of that in. League of Legends, of course. Haven't been playing it much over the past few months, but recently, within the last week, I've been playing again with a few of my friends, so starting that again. And I'm just trying to think of what other games like. If you guys have any suggestions for games you want to see, I'd love to play that. I might even play. I'm just trying to think. I've got Fallout 4, but that's pretty old. But yeah. Anyway, guys, just putting it out there that I'm back. I'm live. I'm sorry for the long break. I hope you guys haven't forgotten about the channel, and I'm gonna do my best to make more consistent videos from now on. Alright guys, that's all I've got to say. Hopefully this wasn't terribly boring, but I'm sure it was, but hopefully you relaxed a little bit. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and I hope you guys come back, throughout the weeks and watch my new videos. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers guys, bye.